Alright, welcome back to another game featuring Sadako on Dead Dog Saloon. With this, I am running two add-ons. The purple one, I forget what it's called, but basically they all start out with tape, so it's kind of like the Pigs videotape add-on where they all start with a head trap. A little more milder, but you can really weed out people who don't know how to deal with her yet if they just hold on to it and they build their curse. The other one makes them oblivious around TVs, so that's a pretty good effect already. However, I found a pretty winning combination. So I just realized, well, not too long ago, that if you prestige her, you get the little red text she slaps people with. So going for that, I was dealing with perks that weren't the meta that I was kind of playing with her with. And I actually found Fearmongerer or Mindbreaker to be really good on her. See, like, it's a good perk for like Wraith or people who are Ghostface, you know, people who can sneak up on you at gens. But for her, I've been having consistently good results. You'll notice occasionally where people are running Dead Hard or something, and I teleport right next to them, and even though I'm like closing the gap on them really quickly, they just kind of walk, you know, because they're trying to get their Dead Hard back, which is real nice for me. Also, similar to Wraith, I've kind of found the most optimal way to play her is if you're going on a chase that's going a little bit too long, or they got like strong loops or pallets against you, just drop chase and go for something else. She's not good for chasing, but she is good for the element of surprise. Look how she's just walking. That's the effect of Fearmonger on her. There's her precious Dead Hard in effect right there. She probably would have been better off just running, but you know, survivors have their addictions. Another part of this build is Chain Resonance on there, as well as her eye perk where it like regresses it. Basically, the strategy with that is it kind of tells me what the most worked on gen is, and I just teleport right over there and give it a little love tap. Nice little lag there. So I guess I'm not playing like red rank people, as you would call it, or like really high optimum tier people. So I'm sure that if you go against like a really sweaty survive with friends, it can get real messy. But I found in general, she's actually got a lot of strengths to her, and the strengths are like unconventional. But no, she's not like, you know, the Artist or Nemesis where they're really good at closing loops. But she's good in other ways where she has good map pressure, and kind of like the Pig, she can make them do side objectives. One of them that I try to do is building that condemned on them. And the way I figured to do that is if they're by a TV, just start teleporting by it. Now, you don't really notice the effect, but you do it and they're in the area enough, they're gonna really start building up that that condemned. And when they start building up condemned, then they're gonna need to grab a tape. Otherwise, they're gonna be fully not exposed, but they're gonna be ready to die. So subtly building that is kind of the way I've been trying to play her more. And there's Dead Hard. Yeah, swing and a miss. Yeah. Now, by my own logic here, I'm probably going on a little too long with this chase. I mean, as you can see right there. But the way I see it, she has the boon and she has the flashlight. If I had to single out a survivor here to kill, it'd probably be her. And there's Share Bear. Now again, even though I'm right there, the purpose of the teleport like that is just to build their condemned. Make them have to start using those tapes. I've seen some gameplay with people who just kind of run around and don't use her teleport that often or when people are nearby, and I think that's a mistake. You're underutilizing her power there. Oh, another fun fact is their little icons, the survivor icons, there's like static kind of blurring them, kind of like the doctor. That's how you know they're holding a tape. And if you happen to catch one of those people holding a tape, you kind of want to screw with them, or just start teleporting the TVs, because chances are they could be high condemned. Like they have 6 or 5 out of like whatever 7. I'm just gonna tunnel you. Chances are that they're already high, and you might get them to die. Let's see if you have DS. I don't think you do. If they have DS, usually they don't dead hard away. Going for this Cheryl might have been a mistake here. But strategy I'm talking about here, she's right there, so I'm gonna teleport by her and start stacking up that condemned. Hopefully now they're at like half a condemned, like I don't know, between 4 to like 6. And that's kind of when they're like, oh shit, I gotta grab a tape and, you know, go across the map to deal with that. I don't know why they turned around there. Use that power on here. Now, playing killer in general, what's going on here is I don't have a chase, and I don't really know where they went. I know maybe have an idea where they went, but if those kind of moments last too long, that's a good way to lose the game. You shouldn't have gone back here, Fang. You guys are greedy now. Get past Sir Sympius and smack his maiden. Smack it again. So because she came back to this generator, even though she was injured, I have a hook and a regressing gen. So you don't give me much reason here to leave. So if you can see Cheryl's icon right now, she's currently holding a tape. Instead of making a save, she's taking care of her curse. That's the passive effect of teleporting around them. I will now hit Sir Sympius. Ah. These are all taking blows for each other. That was the wrong TV. So something I'm kind of screw up on here, which I could get better at. That was a good shot. It's basically aiming the TVs. When you're in chase and the way that she goes, I got agitation, girl. Come back here. The way the teleport is happening in chase, like it's kind of fast paced, so I find myself having more room for error than like teleporting, where you're standing on top of a portal and kind of looking around for a sec. I guess she doesn't have windows, otherwise she would have seen there was a pallet right there. So yeah, Mindbreaker, that I one, and Pain Resonance seem to be going really well for me. Agitation just kind of helps Pain Resonance. The other thing I've been using with her is Sloppy Butcher, which it's kind of good for like a hit and run style with her. You got a fat DS from me, so I will not eat your DS. So yeah, the other way I've been playing her was like nurses and sloppy. They can kind of hit and run, but I've been getting value out of Fearmongerer, and I won't lie, it's pretty funny watching them like stand still for a couple seconds while I'm closing the gap on them, just so they can get their perk back, like dead hard, like that. Thank you, Fang, for showing us what a dead hard is. Get more resonance value. Whatever that gen was at, I'm guessing was like at 90. It's probably back to 0 now. Killing that Michaela, just telling her out of the game, may not have been the polite thing to do, but you know, at a certain point, just that's how you play to win sometimes. Survivor rulebook is, well, they sure don't follow it sometimes. Guessing your DS is gone now. Yeah, I can hook in the basement here. I'm guessing you're back at this gen. Nope, and it's like at nothing. Maybe she's on the opposite corner, out of like fear. Nope. She is a good teammate. Wanting to protect her Stevie Cakes. Shame that TV's not on. Cheryl came to save your DS. What a sweetheart. Alright, we're doing this annoying ass main building. Typically I don't mind this map, but this main building can be a real pain. Colossal screw up on my part there. I just aimed for the wrong TV. I hope you can see the idea though. She's gonna loop me around there and basically try to teleport in front of her, although I think I should have done it at sight so she wasn't aware of that, of what I was trying to do. And hey, even if that play doesn't work, keep building up that condemned. Build it, build it, build it. So yeah, the condemned, getting a kill is kind of rare. It's not going to happen too often, but it is still pressure on them. It's pretty big pressure, kind of like the reverse bear traps. They're not really, if they know what they're doing, they're not going to want to screw around with that for long. So I like how just kind of unique she is. It's like she has Wraith, but she also has like aspects of Demo and Pig on her too, with teleportation and subtle pressure in the background. But yeah, this is a build that surprisingly has worked well for me so far. I would totally recommend Fearmongerer on, or Mindbreaker on Sadako. If anything else, just to see survivors stand, like, slowly walking and looking at you. Just, you know, in their mind going like, where's my dead hard? Where's my dead hard? Or, no sprint burst, I need my sprint burst. You know, she's really good at denying them that. Yeah. 3 dead hards. Typical. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Take care.